Let's go for a stroll at the Magic Kingdom. Hey everyone, it's Herb from World of Walt, and welcome to another live broadcast from the Walt Disney World Resort in Orlando, Florida. It's a pleasant Saturday, 61 degrees, on the way up to 70. The Walt Disney World Railroad train is coming through. Great way to start the day. Kathy, Jeff, and Pam, hello to you. So I'm starting a little bit later than I typically would. Actually about 15 minutes later than I typically would. Seems that everything today was a little bit slower, especially getting in through parking. Tanya, good morning to you. Sue, hello. Tony in sunny Pennsylvania. Hope you're having a great day. Robin from Madison, Wisconsin. Good to see you. HR from rural Northern California, where it's very early. HR, always good to see you. Melissa from Crystal River asking for a pin plug. I'm shocked, but yes, we can anytime and frequently. Thank you for asking. You win the award, which is my undying appreciation. If you or anyone you know would like to get a little bit of Disney fun delivered to your home every single month, check out pinofthemonthclub.com. Here you leave today and enter the world of yesterday, tomorrow, and fantasy. John's got 23 degrees in Detroit. We have 61 here. Love to hear what the weather's like for you. Marie says it's chilly in Chicago. Crystal asked if the train is working. It sure is. It has been back up and running for a while. It was shut down for several years with the construction of Tron Light Cycle Run. Robert, today I think we're going to be going on a stroll. We will go over towards Adventureland, Frontierland, Liberty Square. We'll check out Fantasyland and over to Tomorrowland as well. Jordan is back. Welcome back, Jordan. I did my best early Wednesday morning at 7 a.m. on the dot to secure a Lightning Lane reservation for something between 10 and 11, and it was not to be. I think because of kids being out of school, maybe for President's Day, things are just super busy here right now. Ted, thank you for sharing. Gonna make it to the 30s or 40s? Okay, that sounds good. Elmer, hello to you. It is good to see you. Thank you for being here as always. Ted in Connecticut. All right, we'll take a little walk right down the middle of Main Street, USA. Jeannie's getting her bucket hat. Looks great. Gwen says 15 on the way up to 32. Was wondering about me. Yeah, I'm sorry that I'm so late today. I should have had enough time, but everything just took longer than it should have. There was a long backup just to get into the place to park. There were a lot of people waiting for the trams. I got up through security, and I was selected for extra screening because I do look a little suspicious. Actually, I think it's the guy behind me who was wheeling in a suitcase. I think maybe the system caught me along with him. But anyway, I'm here. Happy to be here. Looks like the Main Street vehicles are out, taking people on a little trip down Main Street, USA. It's fun. That is fun. Keith is getting ready for fondue. Wow, that sounds like a good time. Becca, hello to you in Texas. Getting freezing rain today, I think is what that said. John, let's start the day with a Dole Whip. I like the way you think. You know, it's a little chilly for a Dole Whip. Well, for a Floridian. On the way up to 70, though, I think this afternoon would be good for a Dole Whip. Crystal says loves the old-time balloons. They're a lot of fun. It's interesting. The balloons don't really feel like rubber. They feel like plastic. And through some Disney magic, many of them light up at night, which is kind of incredible. I guess that explains why they're 20 bucks a pop. No pun intended on the pop side there. I'm not even sure you could pop one of those if you wanted to. Lori, good morning to you in North Dakota. I hope you're having a great day. Sherry, welcome to the live broadcast. We continue our stroll right down the middle of Main Street, USA. Over here we will hang a left, make our way around Adventureland and Frontierland. We might get a little bit of a peek at some of the construction equipment that is working on, sorry for the pull, working on the Big Thunder Mountain refurbishment. And maybe we're getting ready for the Billings Land. So big news that the construction permits, if I remember correctly, were approved this week for the demolition of the Rivers of America, making way for the news Cars Land into the Magic Kingdom. Larry's got sunshine in Illinois. That is great. John says, look at the Northerners in shorts. Yes, that's how you can tell. Got people in t-shirts and shorts. Like they're from Wisconsin. Everybody's bundled up like it's the dead of winter. Floridians. Farrell, good morning to you. Nice to see you. Crystal Palace is looking good. Trees are amazing. Definitely beautiful, colorful. I guess this is spring here in Florida in February. That's the way she works. Michelle, good morning to you in Tallahassee. Hope you're having a good day. And Terry from Colorado, always enjoy hearing where everyone is from and what the weather's like where you are. So thanks for saying hi. Sandy finally warmed up to 26. Saying warm up and 26 in the same sentence, I don't know about that. That's tough. HR, thanks for putting the plug in for the Pin of the Month Club. Appreciate that. More trees in bloom. So if you are dealing with the northern winter time, we'll bring you a little taste of spring. Speaking of which, Disney is preparing for the Epcot International Flower and Garden Festival to launch shortly. I forget what day, but we're not too far away because they are already installing many of the topiaries and a lot of the beds of flowers. Always fun to go and see, even if it's still a little chilly here. Flower and Garden Festival, a lot of fun. Great views, great food. Joanne in Chilly, Long Island, New York. Phyllis has 36 days to go. Hi, Phyllis. 28 on Long Island. So maybe somebody knows what the proper name is for these blooming trees. I know there is a purple variety and a yellow variety. Of course, it's not a very good scientific description, but that's what I see. So if anybody happens to know what these trees are, I've always kind of wondered, and I haven't done any Google searching yet. Christopher, 17 in Wisconsin, just went outside with no coat. Christopher, you are hardcore, but good for you. Embrace the cold. Keith's saying, how about the Pirates of the Caribbean? You know, let's take a look at what the standby wait time looks like. If I am shocked and the wait time is like 10 or 15 minutes, then maybe we could give it a go. My guess, however, is that we're going to see a standby wait time much, much longer than that. Ronnie, 9 days to go. Susan said allergies, yes. I think the pollen, or Keith says the pink is a flowering cherry. Okay, great. Thank you, Keith. That's good. Yeah, I think the pollen is either I'm getting used to it or it's getting better because I am not super stuffed up anymore. Arlene says, Flower and Garden opens on March 5th. Thank you very much. John said they're called flowering trees. I think that makes perfect sense. Michael on a Kidani visit. Wow, that sounds great. I would love to be able to go there sometime. Mike says heat wave in Kentucky going up to 30 balmy degrees. Hope you don't have to turn the AC on for that one. Joey, hello to you. Good morning. Nice to see you here. Tanya, 12 degrees, but warming up to a more bearable 20. Monica says 92 days to go and can't wait. Monica, I hope that your upcoming trip is a good one. If you or anyone else is counting down the number of days until your next Walt Disney World trip, you might want to check out magicalcountdown.com, where you can order your very own paper-based countdown calendar to count down the number of days up to 365 with plenty of fun tips and trivia and games along the way. Joanne, 21 days to go. Robert is feeling some Dole Whip vibes. Corey, good morning to you. Good to see you. So I think I've seen a couple folks say that Pirates of the Caribbean's 20 minutes, which is kind of a long time to wait, but you can vote. So if you would rather have me wait in line at Pirates of the Caribbean for 20 minutes, maybe 15, and then take a more limited tour around the rest of the Magic Kingdom in the time that remains, let me know. Or if you think, no, it's too long to wait, just keep on walking, let me know. So I'll wait a minute here, see what people are going to vote for, whether I should either head into Pirates of the Caribbean with a 20-minute standby wait, or if I should keep on going. Linda says, going to wear the bucket hats during the visit later this week. That is great, Linda. Thank you. Jeff says that's a lot of strollers. It was indeed a lot of strollers. Mary Ellen, next trip is in May. Eric, good morning to you. Rick has got 57 days to go. Always fun to hear the number of days until your next visit. Pat says, making good use of the countdown calendar with 286 days to go. Carol's voting to keep on walking. Keith is voting for Pirates. Okay. Susan is voting for Pirates. We'll take a couple more votes and we'll make a call. Patricia is voting for Pirates. Linda's voting for walking. Okay, so far Pirates is, Eleanor says strolling. Okay, I'd say it's about 50-50. We'll get two more votes in here. Mike says keep on going. And we'll get one more. If it's a keep on going, we're going to keep on going. Rudy says 20 minutes means 20 to 30 minutes. That is true. So I think with that and the votes are in, we'll keep on walking. Ed said got his bucket hat a couple days ago. That is great. Thank you so much for your order. And thanks to Topher. Appreciate all his work to make that project happen. He's been working very diligently to place the orders and collect the funds and send things out. It's a job. Dave, hello to you. Cindy says, get a beignet. They have beignets here? Maybe. Oh, yeah, so up around Tiana's Bayou Adventure. Maybe even at the Gold Milk Outpost here. We'll take a look at the menu. Michael says, touring plans has Pirates at 11 minutes. Oh, that's good to know, actually. But thank you for the votes. Oh, yes, indeed. This is the place where you can get Tiana's famous beignets. Let's see them on the menu, as well as hot honey chicken with sweet potato fries, which, by the way, sounds super good. The beignets are $7.29. The hot honey chicken with sweet potato fries, chicken nuggets, and a hot honey sauce served with New Orleans olive relish and Cajun spiced sweet potato fries, $9.99. That sounds good, especially for the spicy lovers out there. All right, you can see in the background a humongous crane, which I believe is part of the refurbishment of Big Thunder Mountain. we'll walk over that way a little bit and see. Tanya could go for a Mickey ice cream bar. Tiana's Bayou Adventure looking good. So this is now basically a dead end. It always has been. Well, in the most recent history. So we'll just walk up a little bit, but we can see that Big Thunder Mountain is not open as it undergoes a refurbishment. We'll kind of make a U-turn and head back over towards Frontierland. But it is interesting to see the huge crane that's helping with the work here. Dawn, hello to you. Happy Saturday. Welcome to this live broadcast. Lori says, send us all a beignet. I could maybe send you a virtual beignet. I think if I walked up there and ordered 424 beignets, they would not be happy with me. This little tour does give us an opportunity to see the rivers of America. Probably not for the last time, but this area is not long for the world, as construction permits have been approved to end this area in preparation for the Cars Land. It is a beautiful area, but I can understand why Disney has made this decision. It just takes a lot of room and does not provide a lot of throughput, and I never heard anyone say, I'm booking a trip to Disney World to go on Tom Sawyer Island. But it is a beautiful area. I think I mentioned before, I have seen when the rivers of America is drained, and this is a cement pond. Maybe there was some natural body of water here at some point or time, but right now it is not. Erica, I think, asked if the Walt Disney World Railroad is operating. It is. Someone asked about a Goofy ice cream bar. I have not heard of such a thing, or don't remember seeing anything like that recently, but maybe there's someone else here who has some more recent ice cream news than I do. Phyllis and Susan say very sad, and I think that means the passing of the rivers of America. A lot of people are voting for Mickey ice cream bars, and honestly, I love them myself. When I go on a Disney cruise, I always promise myself I'm going to order about 30 of them with room service. I'm usually so busy doing other things that I order one time, but still, it's a treat. And I have to say that the Mickey ice cream bars you can buy in the grocery store now, not the same. I've checked the labels. The ingredients are slightly different, or at least ordered differently, meaning they're in different quantities. And while the ones in the grocery store are not bad, the ones here, they're the best. I do believe that the Mickey Premium ice cream bars here at Walt Disney World and on the Disney Cruise Line are the same. We'll see if we can catch one more log coming down the hill. I think they got a little wet. Yeah, that's wet right there. Not terribly wet. It's a little wet. Joanne says, try to have a Mickey bar in each park. Goals, right there. Those are goals. I like it. Michael says, likes the ice cream sandwich more. Ah, interesting. Good debate. Ice cream bar or ice cream sandwich. They're both good. I like me a good ice cream sandwich as well. But personally, if I have to pick between the two, I'm going for the dark, thick chocolate of the Mickey Premium bar. Now I'm making myself hungry. Michael, says cinnamon rolls at Gaston's. Mike says, wonder if the bridge and the walking path will go away for the new land. It's interesting, or it will be interesting to see. It's going to be a significant transformation for this corner of the park. A very big open space where I believe 2 attractions are planned, sort of one big e-ticket attraction as well as this one for little riders. But I would guess that maybe beyond this walkway, things are going to be demolished and reworked, but the paths on the sides, a little hard to say. I think the boardwalk that goes right directly along the river, that's definitely out in my prediction. I can't say definitely. I would predict it's gone. Because it wouldn't make sense to have a boardwalk near a new ride like that, I don't think. Big Al is here. Jeff says, Mickey Premium Bars all the way. Alright, Big Al's having fun. Today would be a pretty good day to be a Big Al, I think. Maybe not so hot. I'm sure bears like it not too hot. Sue says, 3 more days until our 2-day trip. That is great. Carl, hello to you. Karen says, looks like a great day to be in the park. Says, enjoy and thank you for sharing. It is my pleasure. I appreciate your being here. All right, whenever I walk by the Liberty Tree Tavern, I like to take a moment and just look at the menu because it's like Thanksgiving every day at the Liberty Tree Tavern. Really good, hearty food. I am a sucker for stuffing. Mike, hello to you. Jonathan from Louisiana, hello. And Tanya says, yay to the Country Bears. All right, join our revolution. All you care to enjoy. Serving all day starting at 11. Colonial menu featuring family style, including roast turkey, pot roasts, oven road pork, and traditional accompaniments, seasonal vegetables, herbed stuffing, homemade macaroni and cheese, and ooey gooey toffee cake, so famous. $44. I think I could eat $44 worth of stuffing and turkey. That's very possible. Robin says, amazing how the character can sign the autograph books. I completely agree with you. And not only can they actually hold a pen, but they can sign it in a way that is consistent with that character's signature. That's pretty crazy. I smell popcorn big time. Tracy said, great music here. I agree. Mike says, thanks for the video. Leave next Friday. Now it's time to pack. Hope you have a wonderful visit. Hope the weather cooperates well for you. Jeff says, go to the Liberty Tree on every trip. It is a good one. Carol got her bucket hat. Carol, that is great. Thank you for your purchase. Tara is a Liberty Tree fan. And Michelle is saying, toffee cake, thumbs up. I'm improvising there, but Dolores says the menu sounds delicious. Oh yes, the brown path leading down the middle of Liberty Square. So people may have heard the story, so you can see in the pavement there's a brown section right in the middle surrounded by red on either side. And maybe you've heard a different story. The one I've heard is that it represents basically the sewer that would exist in colonial times, where people would put their wastewater and other things out to let it flow down to the river. So that's what I heard. Hopefully there's a happier explanation than that, but that's the one I've got. Robert says, don't step on that brown walkway. I think Robert heard the same story that I did. Rebecca hasn't been in 2 years. Happy to bring you a little bit of Disney fun via a Facebook Live video. So I saw an announcement, I'm not sure it's confirmed, that Facebook is changing its retention period for Facebook Live broadcasts. For quite a while they've been asking a question, do you want to keep this posted for 30 days or do you want to keep it forever, I think was the word that they say. But I saw an announcement, again, not that I know it's confirmed, that Facebook will be deleting all Facebook Live broadcasts after 30 days. I've got to imagine underneath someone's desk there is a humongous hard drive keeping all of these videos. So I can imagine that it's a significant and real cost for Facebook, especially if people don't watch the lives from a long time ago, because a part of the appeal is that it is live or very recent. So I will continue to put the videos on Facebook Live as my primary way of broadcasting, and typically, technology cooperating later in the day, I will put it over on YouTube. I think the videos on YouTube stay in perpetuity. I don't know how to say that word. Forever. As much as forever is in tech land. Peter Pan's flight, 40 minutes. You know, that's not crazy. I mean, it's definitely 40 minutes, a long time, but that's not a crazy wait. Mary, hello to you from the Pacific Northwest. Thank you for joining. It's good to see you. Paula, hello. You can see Prince Charming's Regal Carousel, decked out in all its glory with amazing horses. Louise says the steamboat sounds are nice to hear. The castle's looking good. Belkis is making a boat for Peter Pan. Ron is asking if it is time for a shameless plug for the Pin of the Month Club. Ron, thank you so much for asking. You win the award of my undying appreciation. If you or anyone you know would like to get a little bit of Disney fun delivered to your home every single month, check out pinofthemonthclub.com. Karen said 40 minutes, not so bad for Peter Pan.
All right, do you guys want a Mickey?
All right, because I put a picture of the Gaston and LeFou statue in my post last night to let everyone know where I was going to be, I thought it was only appropriate to actually stop by and pay a visit to that statue, which was a lot of fun, by the way. Jody says, loves Peter Pan, but it's such a quick ride for a long wait. I totally get it. I have a theory that rides that build off the idea of flying are especially popular. So Peter Pan, Soarin', Flight of Passage, all of these have sort of a flying theme to them. Cindy, hello to you. John, thanks for putting a link to the World of Walt store in the chat. worldofwaltstore.com or worldofwalt.com/store. You can get links directly to the Pin of the Month Club, as well as Magical Countdown Calendar and the T-shirt shop. It looks like the gates to be our guest are still locked up tight, and Beast is not ready to allow guests in quite yet. Jackie says, have I toured the underground? So many years ago I did go on what I believe was the Keys to the Kingdom tour, which is a pretty extended tour of Walt Disney World property. And one of the things I did get to do was go to the Utilidors, the first level or the underground level at the Magic Kingdom, which was very, very cool to see. It's really just cement walls, so it's not like it's exciting, but it is interesting from a design and sort of urban planning perspective. Also very cool that the way they timed the tour was that you would walk out from the Utilidors and up onto Main Street USA just as the afternoon parade was going by, as if to remind you that yes, you can see the underbelly of Disney, which might not be so beautiful, but all of it is designed to create magic and memories for families. So it was a very, very touching moment, I would say. Autumn, hello to you. Bill says, looks chilly. I would say by Florida standards, it's chilly. It's 61, on the way up to 70. I have to say I did debate whether or not to wear the heavy jacket or the light jacket. I chose the light jacket. I'm kind of glad I did. Pam, hello to you. John says the Keys of the Kingdom tour was fun. Robert says, Under the Sea has a 5-minute wait. Gaston and LaFoe are looking good. So I'll ask for another vote here. We've got about 15 minutes late. Maybe go a little bit later because I started later. My battery will hopefully cooperate. Would you rather go on the Journey of the Little Mermaid? Or would you rather continue our stroll over towards Tomorrowland? So let me know if you're voting for Mermaid or if you're voting for Stroll. The issue with the Journey of the Little Mermaid is that the internet connection is not always great. And so sometimes there is an unceremoniously nasty end to the broadcast. But we can do it. We can do either way, as long as the standby time is still pretty short. And it says 15, so it's probably about 10. Okay, so let me know your thoughts. Do you vote for waiting 10 minutes or so for the Journey of the Little Mermaid, or keep on moving? Robert's voting for the People Mover. That's like option C. Beryl says, keep on moving. Tracy says, Under the Sea. We got a couple more votes in here and make the call. Christine is saying Mermaid. Linda, hello to you in sunny Illinois. Made our Disney World reservations. That is good. Melissa is saying Stroll. Susan is saying Under the Sea. Looks like a pretty mixed set of votes so far. HR said, just happy to be here. Along for the ride. Thank you, HR. Yvonne says, continue the stroll. Okay, so it seems like we're getting a little bit more on the stroll side, so that is what we shall do. No bad choices, just different ones. Sandy says, continue the stroll as well. Phyllis says, Stroll and the People Mover. Emily, off to work. I hope you have a wonderful day at work. Thank you for spending some of your Saturday with me. Rick is voting to keep moving as well. Gwen says it's a late stroll. Richard says just keep walking. Just keep walking. All right, Storybook Circus straight ahead. We will take a second to see if we can catch Dumbos doing their flights. Neither Dumbo happens to be spinning at the moment. It looks like they're both loading and unloading. Bit of a line for some popcorn. Good stuff. Let's see if we can catch a runaway mine train here. Jackie says, enjoys the stroll. Thank you, Jackie. Appreciate that. All right, here we go. Very fun. Jody's a fan of Dumbo the Flying Elephant. Anna says, and this is the Toontown houses. I remember that. Mickey's, I think it was Mickey's Birthday Land and Mickey's maybe Starland with the homes of Mickey and Minnie and other Disney characters, which you could actually go on tour. That area went away. Was located right in this sort of territory. Jody says, as costly as Disney is, it doesn't keep the people away, including her, and including me. Disney definitely is testing the how high can we go pricing. Tanya says, loves the runaway train ride.
Have a great day.
Donald says, thanks for the Saturday tour. Donald, my pleasure. Carol says, got her bucket hat and love it. Thank you, Carol. That is great. I appreciate your order. Thank you for your support. And I'll say again, thanks to Topher for his work to make that project happen. Jason, good morning to you. 30 days to go. You can see that the landscaping and the music has changed as we enter the land of tomorrow. You can also see by the flags up above the Tomorrowland Speedway, we got a bit of a breeze here, but not bad. Wow, standby wait minutes, 10 minutes? Looks like a couple more than 10 minutes to me. But still, that's pretty good. The Speedway, I'd say. Maria, hello to you. Thank you for watching. Jenny says, a wonderful way to start the Saturday in chilly Rochester, New York. Thank you for being here. Hope that you are doing well. Christine says, loves the Carousel of Progress, a Walt Disney original. That it is. Greg, good morning to you. 20 days to go. Tracy says, more great music. Robert says, planning to get annual passes next year. Good for you. You come more than a handful of times, it is a way to spend less money. Try to be careful with my words and not say save money, because anytime dollar bills are leaving your bank account is not saving, but they leave at a lower rate, which is a good thing. Looks like quite a crowd over at Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger Spin. I think that says 40 minutes, maybe 45. Christine says, time for a Pin of the Month Club plug, and she got hers and loves them. Thank you so much. And thank you for prompting the shameless plug, which means that you win the award of my undying appreciation. If you or anyone you know would like to get a little bit of Disney fun delivered to your home every single month, check out pinofthemonthclub.com. Teresa, hello to you. Corby said the Astro Orbiter is still missing. Yeah, actually, I almost didn't call that out. Well, not almost, I didn't call that out. So you can see on the top of Rocket Tower Plaza, the Astro Orbiter is not there. It is undergoing a significant refurbishment. So this entrance into Tomorrowland looks a little bit different. But it's good that Disney is doing much needed maintenance on many of their attractions. And since after Christmas time is relatively slower, it's probably the best time to do it. Also not quite as boiling hot for the folks who have to work outside to make it happen. Rick, good morning to you in Pennsylvania. Nice to see you. More of the flowering cherry blossom-ish trees here. They look great. DeWanda asked, how long for the Tron line? I didn't walk over there, but that's a good question. I would vote to, it's probably more than an hour, would be my guess. Cherry blossom looks great. Robert says, note to self, don't get a fanny pack in flesh color. This is good words to live by. Michael says, 74-minute wait right now for Tron. Yeah, that's a while.
Okay, she said yeah.
Susan, we do have some very nice blue skies here today.
The haunted mansion and the haunted mansion.
Vicky, hello to you. Gina says the views are beautiful. Robert says popcorn bucket location. Very, very popular souvenir these days. And popcorn buckets have definitely transformed into something much more than just a tube that holds popcorn. Like a whole character story collectible thing going on, which is just kind of amazing. Kate says loves the cherry blossoms. All right, everyone, I think that's going to wrap it up for today. Thank you so much for joining me here at the Magic Kingdom. Thank you, as always, for your comments and your likes, especially shares. It appears that my internet connection is not real happy, so I guess it is time to wrap up. So thank you so much, and until next time, God bless.